everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away. Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then it's JaMychal Green, forward position. At this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't flip the switch for the playoffs?
Something I really have never felt, Kevin. It's matchup driven when it comes down to playoff time. And I remember doing some work and looking into teams going into the playoffs and did they need to be hot? The numbers say no.
Pass to Westbrook. Here is House. Here's Birch. Houston moving the ball around. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here is Harden following the score by Golden State. Out left to the wing. Here is House, covered by Wiggins. Here's Golden State. It's a three-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Now, Junior, James Harden missing on the three. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Wiggins against Westbrook. Over Wiggins. Another miss by Houston.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Duncan right side. Curry on the wing with the shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Back to Westbrook. And the pass to House. At the top of the key, Westbrook shoots over Curry. Duncan with the block.
I swear Junior got a text message that time. He knew it was coming.
Wiggins, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They need this. That misses off the back. Warriors leading by 10. To the paint, here's Duncan, and Junior throws it down.
I like their focus coming there, watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you could check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
A minute 42 left in the first. It's Beasley on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Wiggins. No good from Beasley.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Rockets trail by 10. Outside Westbrook. Off target with his three.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Both teams will make substitutions. House the pass to Green. Harden against Wiggins. Harden kicks to House. Pass to Farrell. Clock at 4. Over Thompson. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Farrell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Green, Harden out there with Farrell. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's House in at the 4 spot. Here is House, following the basket by Junior. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Nets, played superb basketball. He had 42 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Wiggins from outside, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's House. That shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 19 points. Down low, Flores. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Harden. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Farrell gets the bucket. Golden State's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
That's just called working within the offense as Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision, and then sees the open man.
Here is Harden. Last time, 45 points for him. To the middle, here's Bullock, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Ken Burge is checked in for Jermichael Green. Malik Beasley comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Yogi Ferrell.
Right now operating on another level, almost like Junior's floating out there.
And so it's Houston with it. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Westbrook on target from 13 feet. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the inside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, Westbrook keeping his options open on that possession, doesn't force the shot, and finds a man breaking free.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Back to Beasley. Over Wiggins.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Duncan is out there with Wiggins, and it's Bullard in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right. Now, Wiggins, after Westbrook's missed three. Here's Junior, and he gets the bucket. Duncan's got 16 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here is House. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Thompson outside, wants to get it to Duncan, and does. It's good. 18 points for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes to House. Back to Westbrook. Kicks it to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
And after some time over in France and the G League, JaMychal Green catching on as a steady NBA veteran.
In Memphis, the Grizzlies played him over Zach Randolph for some time.
Green and Yogi Ferrell subbed in for James Harden. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Stephen Curry.
One thing that's quietly understated about Steph Curry is that competitive fire to keep pushing the envelope. Even though he's set these high marks and these high bars, he wants to see if he can eclipse some of the marks that he set in the early part of his career.
Here's Clemens, got a hand on it. And Curry, here we go. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And for Houston, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Sweet little floater. Clemson's got his second bucket.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Porky Dangs checked in for Kem Birch. Pass to Ferrell. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry kicks to Wiggins. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 22.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Ferrell. He can't hit that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Inside. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Always in pursuit of the basketball. If you throw it up, Junior's looking to throw it down.
And here's Ferrell. He'll bring it up for Houston. 20 seconds left in the third. The pass to Beasley. Drills it from outside. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now Beasley with 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action after this word. Our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Reggie Bullock. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Zhang is out there with Thornwell. And it's Howard in at the four-man position. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Down low, here's Junior, and the dunk by Duncan.
And that's an emphatic dunk coming from Junior.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And Howard has it in the corner. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Howard's got his first points of the night.
Two teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
And Junior throws it down.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. For 3, Bullock. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Passes it to Flores. Richardson outside. Good on the shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Zhang with a clean look. Buries it from three-point range. Zhang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Duncan throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And the basket is good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
To the middle. To the right side. To the inside. Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I think we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that? Or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.